Now, things that will transition us potentially to a world like that. Number one, they'll go ahead and create a sovereign trust, which is where they buy companies that make money, run them as a federal government, and then basically take that money and apply it to things that need more money, like Social Security. The problem with that is that, unfortunately, our government is filled with failed attorneys. And those who have kind of like failed to do a regular job, but became community leaders who can make demands on changes and just repeat the same bullet points over and over. And I know what you're thinking. You shouldn't say that, but that's, if we're honest with each other, who are government officials? They're mostly failed attorneys that couldn't actually hack it, do the law that they're supposed to do. And then there's also basically those community leaders who just repeat the same thing over and over and over again. They collect ideas from people, they write them down, they get a lawyer to write out what the change in law would be, and then they just keep pumping that and pumping that and pumping that at meetings until people know their name. That's the reality. So do we trust the federal government to invest our money? Well, we don't right now, because they do have our money and they've effed it up. So what do we do? Well, will a sovereign fund actually fix this whole thing? No, it won't fix it. Might help it a little bit, but it's not going to fix it. Will privatizing Social Security funds fix it, where you have a private right to your benefits, even though they control the benefits? Well, then you could sue them if they don't basically give you the right amount at the right time. However, the kicker with that is the government will just give up and say, we can't afford it. We're just going to give you a settlement. You take the money and go away. That is what I believe will be the transition of what we face, because ultimately the United States government can't find a way to make enough money from the money we pay them. I mean, surely they could find a way to do it, but they're not willing to.